Try to turn that one to blue, bro, but just won't go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Guess Who. You now tapped into Streetnerdz Radio, and we doing something different. We introducing another behind the camera interviewer who's gonna ask a lot of questions with some of your favorite artists. So I want to introduce Sani, and then he's gonna get into the guests.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Sani, Streetnerdz Radio, man. And I'm here with
Flawless Money.
Flawless Money.
What's cracking?
How you doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
Denver very own.
Yes, sir.
Shit, how long you been in Denver for?
20 plus years.
20 plus years.
Yeah, 20 plus.
So where you originally from?
Originally from Sacramento, California.
Oh, Sac.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a difference between Sacramento and Denver?
Slight. There's a slight difference. I mean, from the stories I heard anyway, because I came back way when I was younger, like 9. So I didn't really have too much experience of that. But, you know, my nephew out there, actually, his name is Mac J, actually.
Okay.
From up north.
He's a rapper, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's that nigga.
That's my blood nephew, for
Oh,
sure.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, so you tied in a real way?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. You rap too?
Nephew do his thing, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So is there a connection between Colorado and Northern California? Do you guys do a lot of music together?
Nah, not per se. Not per se. But, you know, it's possible, for sure. For sure. You know, I can link in with nephew anytime, actually. Whenever he ready, you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay. So do you know why your family decided to make the move to Denver?
Shit. It was crazy back in the day. Nigga back out there in Sac, man.
Yeah.
You know? It's a lot of shit going on out there, you know. So she definitely tried to get us to a better situation, I would say.
So yeah, so it's more for a better life.
Better life, yeah, for sure.
Is that what you guys found?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was too young to actually, you know, understand what we was going through then. But, you know, being older now, I feel like, yeah, we had a better life because it takes a lot to be in a place where it's just you and your immediate family versus, you know, a lot of people, you know, from Denver, like it's a long legacy, history of family out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So bigger family, so it was always us, so we always had to hold each other down.
Did you find a sense of community when you went to Denver?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I landed on the east side in 5 Points. And definitely was all love, you know, for me and my family out here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Is there some historical value from where you landed in the east side? You said 5 Points, correct?
5 Points, yeah. They used to call it the Harlem of the West.
Okay.
For music and things. Back, you know, way back in the blues days and things, you know.
So a lot of superstars came out of where you from?
Yeah. I mean, shit, you know, should be up on the history, but it's there. What they say, Miles Davis, like, you know.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, up and down Wellington Street, the 5 Points is very historical.
Oh, shit.
And I want to say it's the first black neighborhood in Colorado, too. You know?
Do you know why they call it 5 Points? Is it like...
Yes, they call it the 5 Points because on Wellington, we have 5 points. We got the corner of, it goes, what is that place called? It used to be called by Big Larry shop.
That shit.
Man, shout out to the Piggery stand. The Piggery stand was on the 5.
Yeah.
That's the 5.
It's,
we got
it's
5
where the 5
corners.
points
It's
of the
5
streets.
corners in the
5
street.
points of the streets meet. Yeah.
How did, like, growing up there...
They gonna cook you on that for back home.
My bad, I didn't mean to set you up,
Yeah,
bro.
you might want to, you might have to, hey, that might not be that might be out of there. Yeah, we both about to be cooked, nigga. Shit.
How did growing up there, like, mold you, like, your adulthood? Like, did it make you the man you are right now?
Say it again.
Like, how did being from Denver to 5 Points, like, how did that change you? Like, was it a big factor to who you are today?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. I feel like every neighborhood has their struggles. You know what I'm saying? Just walking outside, going to school, going to the store, you encounter a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So the 5 Points is close to downtown. So it's more city life, hood life and city all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So the hustle is definitely different. You know what I'm saying? We experienced a lot of opportunities.
Okay.
For to get some bread. So I say that to say you can become a product of your environment at any point in time, any point, any place you at. But you also do have opportunities to grow and prosper as well.
Is the 5 Points considered a dangerous neighborhood?
I mean,
is there an element of danger?
It has been a few times.
Yeah.
A few times, in history, Currently, probably not as much, because it's been horribly gentrified.
Okay.
A lot of white folks and shit down there,
What changed the most because of gentrification?
What changed the most?
Mm-hmm.
Community, like being able to go outside and be amongst your people. I'm not saying that to say that, white people and black people shouldn't live in the same neighborhood, but when you used to things being one way for so long, and then, the infrastructure changes. And a lot of the infrastructure that you see before your eyes changed was that they tore down all the old buildings and put up new structures for new people to come and live, instead of pouring into the community for the people that live there currently or previously, so that they can continue to
Most definitely.
Live there and grow.
Outside looking in, people think of Denver, they don't automatically think of hood, dangerous, even black people, I feel like.
Yeah.
Do you get that a lot? Or have you heard that a lot?
I mean, for the people that come, they know, because I like that, from the outside looking in, any place can be dangerous or not dangerous or whatever, however you may put it. But I think the danger just comes in the play of, society and the struggle of, how people gotta, earn to survive type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of gangs in Denver, right?
Yeah. I would say Denver is it's probably populated with gangs for sure.
Do you know the history behind that? Like, how did gangs migrate? Because it's Crips and Bloods, correct?
I mean, it's shit. Police is a gang too.
Police is definitely a gang.
So any group of people can be considered a gang. So I mean, I feel like I couldn't tell you the history of that because at this point in time, it's like, I mean, I ain't really too much into that these days. My age and all that. But I will tell you that it's still prevalent and highly active in Denver too. So just be careful when you do come out here thinking that it's sweet.
Nah, for sure. So, I mean, we was having a conversation outside about, like, when is the right time to, I guess, hang up the flag and shit? Is there ever a right time to hang up the flag?
I mean, I would say you never really hang up the flag, you know what I'm saying? You kind of just grow up and out.
Yeah.
You're in different environments, meeting different people, doing different things, achieving different goals. So, I mean, obviously, if you're still in the hood, at this age, my age, you should be pushing, ways for people to,
do better.
Do better, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the idea of gangbanging is, pretty dead to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no moral and values in it. Obviously, you can see with what just happened with Young Thug and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's better to be an individual in this world. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm flawless money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man before a lot of things.
So is that the situation that changed your perspective on, like, gangbanging? Like, man, these niggas not loyal. Like, why
not
am I
necessarily
loyal to them?
niggas ain't loyal, but situations where you thought people would stay dedicated to the game and to what we pledge and all that stuff, and people don't. And then you get to thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, I was one of the ones, and I'm still one of the ones that upholds the values and morals of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't glorify it, but that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me a man in my own right. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know, the brotherhood and protecting the community, so per se, but the camaraderie of just, you know, just being out there with people that you can trust that's gonna actually hold it down for you.
Definitely.
And there's different ways. There's different parts of that shit too. Like not everybody's a shooter or you feel me? All that type shit. So it's like you got smart niggas, you got niggas that own businesses, get money, like, you know what I'm saying, and still from the hood, I would say.
Is there any positive when it comes to gangbanging? Like, I know, like
I said, a gangbanging again, like anything can be considered a gang, but Crips and Bloods, the organization does have a tarnished reputation of you know how they function. So it's like again, nothing against the hood, and I'm, you know, I love my hood, you know, to the death, but at the same time, it's like, what's your mission and what's your goal? What's your standards and what's your standpoint? Like, where you going? You know, what's the point of all this? You know, and I don't know. I kind of veered off from the question, but
now you good. Now you answered it for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get some money at this point. You know.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
And I think like I feel like everywhere else, Denver kind of catching on late is. You can be where you from. You can do what you want to do. You can bang what you want to bang. But let's get some bread. Let's organize this shit. Let's get some money to where we all can prosper. And because we all chasing that same goal on every side. Whatever color you banging, whatever posse, whatever group, whatever clique you from. Everybody trying to come up, get some money, nigga, and provide for their family. So.
Nah, yeah, for sure. My whole thing is like, so you are who you are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You have a kid, a cousin, somebody who look up to you. How do you deter them from being like from where you from? When like you're their idol, like they're like, damn, that's Uncle Flawless, that's Pops, that's you feel me? Big cousin, I want to be just like them.
Right.
Like, is there a way that you can still be who you are and deter like the youth from like doing what you've done?
I mean, I feel like supervision definitely will supersede any opportunity for them to go astray, to be able to feel like they have to turn to the streets or turn to, you know what I mean, to the gang life. See, that's the thing. Like, we ain't had no supervision. We ain't had no, you know, we ain't have opportunities to be, you know, nothing but what we was doing. So, and like I said, all we was trying to do is get some bread and you know, make sure we can feed the fam type shit. Real shit, bro. Like, so what I provided for my son and my family, you know, at this point, it's like, you don't even have to, you would never even understand what that feels like to have to go without nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what I do. That's what I do for mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, knowing what it feels to have nothing, I would never want that for any of my family members. So it's like, that'll be the ultimate, I don't know, the message, like, because at the end of the day, bro, even though you from the hood and you in the gang, you out there by yourself. You still got to stand on your own too.
Yeah.
On the streets or in the box.
All right. We all grew up with those kids, right? Who you look at them and be like, bro, you had a good life. Why are you gangbanging?
Right.
Why are you in the streets tripping? So you saying that you trying to provide that, or you are providing that for your son?
For my son, yeah. To where it's like he couldn't be from my hood because.
But what if
he ain't never been in my hood or you feel what I'm saying? Because my hood, you know.
But what if it's not your hood though? What if it's a different hood and you just find out like, man, like this is what your son doing, but it's already done. How do you like bring him back home? Or
that's different because, you know, I mean, a fifth was a fifth for sure. Like, but I'm saying we didn't have no supervision.
Yeah, not definitely.
Like, I don't want to say our parents didn't care, but they was just going through their own shit. To where it's like,
life
nigga,
was
get
life
out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Then.
So, nigga, what I was out there doing in the streets was crazy. To where if I had a little more supervision or structure,
it wouldn't even happen.
I wouldn't even be in these situations. I got shot out there in the streets, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying niggas was even aiming for me. I don't think I done nothing to, at that point to have that happen, but nigga, you can just be standing around, nigga, hanging around the homies, nigga, and get hit. My
Yeah.
nigga, it's that real. So just being in control of your environment is a big thing. Like my son, they just went state champion. You know what I'm saying? So he's not even
Thinking about this.
because nigga, when I was 11, I wanted to be that. I had the opportunity to go, but nigga, I'm over here doing this.
At 11, you was
Outside,
you feel like
bro.
you feel like you was knee deep at
I was
11, or you just was putting your toe in to see how it
nah,
feels.
nigga, like, well,
Because
because
11,
I've been around gang shit. So
can
it's
we put
like,
11 like when I was 11, like we was talking about, I was playing Pokemon. I don't even, that's 8th grade. I don't even think I barely got my first kiss yet. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
and you saying that she was outside.
I was outside. I was definitely outside, 11, 12 years old.
What does somebody at 11 years old, what are you doing outside? Like I said,
Actually,
don't incriminate yourself.
No,
bro.
for sure.
Somebody, not you. Somebody at 11, what are they doing?
Yeah. Nah, you might just be playing at the park, my boy. Like, you might just be, feel me? Like I said, going to the store to get some candy. Niggas is hanging out.
Yeah.
Feel me? Niggas is saying, giving you money and shit. Stay in school, little nigga type shit.
And you just don't listen one day or what? Like, how do we get from playing in the park to now you put on?
So that's the thing too. Like, I definitely went to school, you know what I'm saying? But you gangbanging at school, you gangbanging after school. You feel me?
But also, I guess the real question is, what makes somebody at 11 years old want to get put on? And then follow up, what makes somebody want to put on?
I didn't get put on at 11, but I'm out there in the streets. I'm around it. I see everything. You know what I'm saying? I know people that are from it. You know what I'm saying? I know, you got people, they'll tell you about this shit enough to tell you to stay away from it.
But at the same time,
it looks good. You know what I'm saying? Because the same niggas that's telling you stay away from it got on the gold chains, got the fat wad of money, nice car. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what you need to feed your family. So that's what I'm saying. My struggle was a little different because I came out here with just my family. It was just us.
Mm-hmm.
Started from the bottom. Like, nigga came out here, had to live in a shelter type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really real. You know what I'm saying?
You had to live in a shelter?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like,
how did that shape you? Because
how does that
most
shape
people,
me?
that's not common.
As a kid.
As a kid
in the
that's
shelter.
not common.
Yeah, like, again, you have to at some point as a young man, you have to grow up and pay attention to your surroundings and understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just the fact, like I said, my parents had to take care of their business, so I had to make sure my siblings were straight.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we could talk about it.
What led you and your mother in the shelter? Like,
shit, man. I feel like they came out here with a plan and it just didn't go the way it was supposed to go. So, I guess we landed here and it didn't work out. So they made sure we wasn't out on sleeping on the streets,
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we got here, we just had our bags and our luggage and everything. And then it was commotion, you know what I'm saying? It was an argument type of deal. And then, we just, we had to go to a shelter type thing. So, yeah, that's, damn, that do take you back when you do talk about your past, you feel that shit again too.
Yeah.
It definitely was a scary feeling, but I still had to, be strong for my family because I feel like I just took on that role. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing that was laid on me, but I mean, as a big brother, you always got to take care of your siblings.
So you have how many siblings?
I have 4 siblings. I have 1 sister and 3 brothers
You're the oldest.
underneath me.
You're the oldest.
And I have another brother older than me.
So
but he
you in the shelter, it's your mother and all 4 of y'all? All 5 of you?
It's all of us. Yeah.
And was it like a hard time like eating, finding food?
Out here, shit, when I landed here, I think the shelter is called the Samaritan House downtown.
Mm-hmm.
So they had they actually do help out, you know what I'm saying? They do make sure. So what they had was like some emergency thing to where we stayed in the shelter for a little bit, and then they have 3 meals a day. They got up to where you could shower, clothes. So we was going to school from the shelter as well.
That was my next question. How did that affect school?
We was going to school from the shelter. So I think we stayed for, I want to say, it was a long time ago, but like maybe a month or a couple months or something like that. We was going back and forth to school from the shelter and things like that. And then they was helping my parents and them, they help them get, housing and things like that. So I think we went from the shelter, then we was in a motel for a couple weeks, and then, eventually we got a crib.
Looking back at it, and like, if we want to move on, we can move on. But
nah, this is refreshing.
Hell yeah. Looking back at it, like being in the shelter, did that affect your attitude at school? Like, did that make you? These are options, like, or this scenario. Did it make you like a bully per se, or did it make you vulnerable? You feel like?
Nah, man. I've always been able to, I don't know, just have integrity about myself and my situation, because I wasn't the only kid in that situation. Like, there's other families with kids also having to go through different struggles too, and then, like I said, I'm a kid at heart too, 10, 11 years old. I'm a kid at heart too, so I'm not, I don't even know how to hate at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even hate my parents for...
What age?
10, 11 years old.
Oh, 10, 11.
I don't know how to hate, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we went through what we went through as kids, I don't hate my parents or anything like that,
I can only imagine you not...
Hello, son?
Dad.
What up?
Can you give me the code?
It's my son, y'all. The code, what is it, sent to my phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna resend it.
Okay.
To the 2024 email.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, and I'm on my way over.
Oh, shoot, you got the key? I'm not even there, son. You got to stay with your mom a little bit longer.
I'm gonna be upstairs with Will.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
Okay, love you. Let me hold on. I'm gonna send it to your phone right now. Okay, love you.
Yeah, I just resended it.
Oh Lord, you don't keep resending it, boy. I'm trying to send it to you. I think that's the one. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Wait. This might be the one right here. This 20. It's 25.50.
This should take hella long too.
All right, son. Hold on. There you go. 25.50.
25.
Yeah, that's you, bro. Stop playing with me.
Did it work?
Yeah.
You just
All right, son.
carrying
Love
on the
you.
joke for too long, bro.
I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Yeah, fool. That's my son.
Man, that's crazy. Like, that's I don't know what you believe in, but something higher up that made him do that. So, man, you've been through trauma. We all been through trauma.
Yeah.
I guess the main thing in life is making sure our kids don't deal with the same trauma that we deal with.
Correct.
How do you prevent trauma that you deal with reflecting on your son?
I guess, it's kind of like do what your parents, like the opposite of what your parents did to you kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, I try to talk to my son. Like I try to communicate as much as possible. I mean, I whoop him when he do get out of line, you know what I'm saying? Because all kids need a good ass whooping, like just to set them straight. I feel like that's in the Bible.
You know what
I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I know what hurt me. Of course, right? So I know if I do it to him, it's definitely it's gonna have an effect on him because it'll have an effect on me, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like I try not to yell, you know, but
You only
a
human.
stern voice kind of, you know, does get a kid to move a little
Nah,
more.
for sure.
But I hated being yelled at. You know, I hated whoopings, but I was bad. I feel like I was a bad kid. I didn't listen.
We all hated whoopings.
You know what I'm
We all
saying?
hated
So it's
whoopings.
like, you know,
the biggest thing about being a parent to me is making it not seem personal.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not personal.
if I have to whoop you, if I have to like discipline you, my whole thing is I don't want you to feel like it's personal.
Right.
I want you to feel like I'm doing this because of what you did, and I want to prevent that. I don't want you to feel like I'm doing this because I hate you.
Right.
And that was a big thing for me growing up. Like getting the whoopings, I'd be like, bro, like, why are you hitting me like this? You hate me? Like, am I not your son?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a fine line. How do you teeter that line from being like, this is discipline, not because of hate?
Honestly, like I said, I think that might be a little bit a part of my trauma though, to where it's like I'm not gonna even like more just because I whoop your ass more don't mean you gonna understand it type shit, right? So let's sit down and talk about it. Let's go at it a different way. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's how we wanted it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's find a solution more than just consequences to your action. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to continue to make the same mistakes.
Man.
And that comes a part of supervision because it's like I know it's not like I'm keeping a score on it, but it's like I know your history, I know how you move, I know that's my job as a parent to know my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so
most definitely.
I feel like my parents didn't know me because, you know, it wasn't enough supervision.
Yeah.
But I think also it wasn't even enough an environment to be a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty much a parent at 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got to make sure my siblings is cool.
Nah, for sure.
I mean, that kind of saved me a little bit too, because you know, it kind of delayed me going to the hood. But yeah, it's crazy.
You have a strong personality, right? You say
sure. Yeah.
Is there any part of you that you don't want your son to have?
My temper.
Your temper?
Yeah, I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
I'm still I would say like not suppressing it, but just like understanding that it's okay to get angry, but it's a time and a place for it.
Yeah.
And don't stay angry too long. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
Don't stay angry too long because that'll get you in a lot of trouble. Like you gotta calm down and think, you know, come back to it later on. So that's kind
a
of
good one. I ain't gonna lie. Don't stay angry too long.
Yeah, because that's what got me in a lot of my things. Like a lot of my shit.
It's not a problem being angry. It's like not be angry, realizing why you angry and getting over it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a problem for a lot of black men.
Yep.
We emotional.
Yep.
We emotional.
I mean, and if you raised by your mom, it's like I don't want to say it's like it's a woman's characteristic, but it is because it's like.
I mean, that's not bad saying that though.
Yeah, your mom had to be strong as well. Like be strong for you as a young man, but still, you know, she's still a woman, so she still had to cry. She still had to feel all these different emotions. But I just felt like, you know, for a long time, my mom, she wasn't a big "I love you" person. You know what I'm saying? So it was just. But now, like, you know, growing up, like, you know, even from like 20s and on, you know, it's just like we've had a way better relationship to where like we say I love you all the time. And that's one thing I do for my kid too, as you see, you know what I'm saying? I love you.
Yeah.
Because
they need to know.
They need to know.
They need to know.
It's a reassuring thing to where, like you said, even with the discipline part, if I keep whooping your ass and not, you know, doing the other parts, it's like you're not getting the full spectrum of there you go. Like you hate me. Yeah. So,
it feels personal.
Like nah. But I just, you know, I see it in him now too.
You see what exactly?
Like just the temper part. He play football. He tough, man.
You
like,
think temper is something that get passed down by nature or nurture? You think like, oh, it's just bound for him to happen because I have a temper problem, or do you think it's something that he sees in you and be like,
you see, it's a display. It's a display. It's a behavior. I think anger is a behavior more than an emotion.
Yeah.
You know?
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Explain.
you can be angry, but what do you do when you're angry? You do shit like you know. It's more of an action, like you know. You do shit out of anger, right? Like I was angry when I did it.
Yeah.
Like it's more of the emotion is they always say there's a underlying emotion behind it. So it's like you sad, you this, you that, and the only way you know how to release or go from that emotion to the next one is you go from sadness to anger. You'll never be happy and then go sad and then go right back to happy. It's a whole bunch of different things in between before you can get happy. That's why it is a struggle, you know what I'm saying, to be happy. But it's all a perspective though too. What makes you happy these days? You know what I'm saying?
And you think football or sports is a good way to balance that out? And
yeah, because it's wins and losses. You know what I'm saying? When you win, you're happy. You're on an emotional high. When you lose, you're just you're going through a bunch of emotions: sadness, anger, anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Just But football should teach you how to balance that. Play through the play through the.
Play through your emotions.
Play through that. Play through it. Yes, sir.
So, I mean, I like conversations like this.
For sure.
But I think that you rap, so I feel like we got to get into that conversation. I don't want this all to just be about personal trauma and shit.
For sure.
When did you start rapping?
I would say probably around 12, 13.
So around the same time all the other shit been going on.
Yeah.
Was that like more of like a release to you?
Yeah, because I grew up when we did go to church. I remember I was in church. I was a part of the choir. So and anytime we went to church, I just loved like singing the songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I really grew up singing more than anything. But like with the rap, it's like poetry. Like we was talking about Tupac earlier. Like one thing I liked about him, like he, his poetic background.
Okay.
So I used to write poetry too, and it was a release for just like in school they tell you to jot down like journal too. So it's like that's kind of like what it build it from too. So it's like instead of journaling my thoughts, I would just write poems or you know what I'm saying, write down how I feel. So yeah, rapping just came from chilling with the homies really. We used to. This is so old back though, so it's like we used to be on the little what does they call that shit? A boom box with the tape, the cassette tapes, and you had it to where you can record it
on one end,
on the other end, and then you plug the little headphone in, and one side is a speaker, and the other side turns into a microphone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I remember doing raps on that type shit. But yeah, it's just like 13, 14. Just shit. That was back. We was listening to T Nutty back then. Brother Lynch, Sebo, shit. Yeah, it was cracking. And these is not them, but in our neighborhood, we got the Ikes and the Eastside Jewies and Nike Nitty. So we listening to their music and we seeing them in the hood. So the ballers, I don't know how to.
So did that make you want to switch from I'm done doing poetry, I want to be a rapper now because I see these people here and I see their lifestyle, or was it more of passion?
It's more of like rap it felt good. Like I feel like even with rap, like even back in the day, you had to rap about certain things. So you had to rap about your life, and I was able to kind of be amongst peers. To where I could say all the shit we was just talking about earlier, talking about being in, like even Eminem said that, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, even when I seen 8 Mile, nigga, that shit touched nigga's soul. Like nigga,
Not for sure.
Nigga, hey, you know, nigga,
Nah,
hey,
A-Miles
get
one of them
hard like
ones,
that
yeah.
sometimes. Nigga is in the shelter. Nigga, that shelter life ain't no joke, but it breeds motherfucking champions. It can. Struggle should breed champions.
Yeah.
But so with rapping, you know, freestyling with the homies and stuff, everybody talking, you know, talking their hood shit and talking about their trap shit and, you know. But I feel like back in the day, though, it's more everybody talked about their struggle. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of business.
What type of music do you make now? Do you still make struggle rap?
I call it reality rap. So
All right.
I rap about, you know,
What's actually going
what's
on
going
today?
on, and yeah, in front of me. You know, from my perspective, I rap about change a lot. I rap about, you know, I still rap about. I get your money how you get your money. You know what I'm saying? But be smart about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's rules to being a hustler, just like there's rules to being in the streets and all that shit. So again, like not glorifying it, but I'm still giving. I'm a living embodiment of what it is to be out here in these streets. So I'm one representation of that. But you got 1,000 niggas that's demons out there too. So it's like, you know, my nothing against the homies that's on demon time though either. That's
sure.
not me, but I feel like I got enough respect and I put in enough, you know what I'm saying, to get that to where it's like, even in the back of any demon's mind, nigga, they know right from wrong,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And
No,
all
definitely it's that
everybody
duality.
got a family, everybody got kids type, you know, so
Yeah.
I don't glorify the hood, but I do love where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I represent it.
Speaking on that, so how did Denver, like, or let's make it a whole, how did Colorado shape your music identity?
Colorado, because out here, see, when I was doing it, it wasn't because I mean I grew with it. I grew with the scene. I'm still doing it, but like back, I would say even 20, 15 years ago, it wasn't no scene really. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as a community, to where, you know, you had people from different hoods doing what they was doing, but nobody was bringing it together. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my growth, my personal journey with the Colorado music scene, I was one of them ones I can go to any hood and function with any, you know what I'm saying, any function with the real ones, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, not necessarily overstay my welcome, but I'm gonna move through there. And then, like we was talking earlier, like it's Colorado has the heavy gangster rap scene in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? To where the rappers that was rapping that gangster shit, they was really living that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gotta say it. You can just check it, you know, go look it up. So that was a heavy, heavy influence on, and I feel like why I'm versatile in music to where I can, anything I'm talking about, I gotta actually stand on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell y'all to sell this and do that. We'll do it if that's not something that I believe. Like I said, I don't say in my music I'm selling crack and I'm the plug, hefe, all that shit, but it's a metaphor at this point. It's like, you know, whatever you're doing to get your money, get your money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was so wide open that you could be yourself and not have to be necessarily from the hood to be a part of the scene too. Yeah. If that makes sense. Because a lot of it's hard to explain. Like you got so much different creative individuals and individuals and in different sections that is creative. So you don't have a whole 10 people that sound the same in Colorado. And I feel like that made it to where you had individuals, like I said, like Night Nitty, you know, Julax was big, Young Doe, Interstate Ike, you know what I'm saying? Eastside Jewy. Like there was a lot of big Boozilla. Like it was a lot of big name people from where they was from, but they was also great on their own too. So together collectively, it was just a smash house. Like that's what I feel like the city needs to do. Like collab more, like get with each other and like build that Colorado sound people keep asking about. Cause it's out there. It's just, you know, everybody on their
Colorado
own
sound.
shit.
What is the sound? Like if you had to just like tell me like the sound, like do you have like a personal identity or do you think you guys piggyback off other cities?
I would say just, you know, from my perspective, I would say Colorado has a mob music, you know, kind of West Coast kind of sound. But I say mob is like, you know, international, like, you know, city to city, state to state, there's a mob, black mafia type shit. So we talking that brotherhood, we talking that, you feel me? Get into the bag. You feel me? It's not that I'm killing this and I'm killing that. Like we talking about, I don't, you know. So I feel like, yeah, Colorado, to me, we have a mob sound. We got a West, you know, West Coast, like, you know, because they talking that mob shit too, you know.
This is a question that I feel like been like a big debate the past couple months. I want your input too. Do you think you need a backing of a hood to be a successful rapper nowadays? Like now, you don't think like,
you need a large group of people behind you.
But that's the same as having the backing of a hood, right?
Well, but what's your definition of hood? Like your region?
Yeah, I guess your area. So wherever you from, you think your whole neighborhood have to be behind you?
My whole, like my gang or what?
No, the East.
Like we can say the gang, we can say the gang, we can say the East. Do you think you need to have like a whole community behind you pushing you?
Oh, do you? I feel like,
especially if you're making that type of music. If you're making gangster music, hood
if
music.
you're making gangster music, it's different because everybody, I don't know. But I feel like if you make music, like as a whole, like if you just make music.
Because that's hard. Let me stop you.
I don't know. Yeah, because
let's look at 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Y'all think 6ix9ine would have been as popular if he didn't have the backing of the Bloods behind him?
It wasn't the backing of the Bloods, or was it the visual of what you thought, the perception of what he had?
The perception.
We all thought he had the backing of the Bloods, so that made him more interesting, right?
Perception. So
it's perception.
He didn't have the gang of Bloods behind him. It just in that video on that day he was able to get a gang of Bloods. So for me, when you say it like that, it's just like
he had Treyway behind him.
But it was perception because he was that was his first day even meeting all them niggas.
I didn't know that.
That's a fact.
But see, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't know that, but it made it more interesting.
Let's just be real though, nigga. When you talking about this rap shit, it's not just support; it's financial support. So if I got the whole hood, nigga, and the whole hood put up $1,000, we definitely got a budget, nigga, to get us all about the hood.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest. Like, that's the shit that I'm on. Like, nigga, it's bigger than gang banging and all that shit. Like, nigga, everybody's from where they from, nigga, just like when you go out of town. So, nigga, what's the next step, nigga? How we gonna get this money? That's the most, I don't want to say the most important part of this shit, but it's like, that should be the reason why you doing this shit. Otherwise, you just rapping for the homies.
Does it breed jealousy, though? Like, say you not the top nigga in your hood, right? Not top shooter or whatever, but you a good rapper. Now, you make it as a rapper and you become the face of your hood. Do you think, like, there'll be niggas who jealous, like, man, I put in more work than this nigga. Why y'all think this nigga's the face?
Yeah, and I feel like, again, that's where you saying, like, you definitely need the support of the whole community because that should never happen if we all on the same accord to saying this is who we all pushing.
And he's the face.
He's the face of this shit because he's going, and that's what I'm saying, like, what rap has done for every community across America is breeded opportunities for people that don't rap. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah, because you can put niggas on in different ways.
Like, even with hairstylists, fashion, it's down to nigga rental space, it's down to club promotion, it's down to all that. Like, the rapper directly puts all those people in a position to win.
So you believe that the rapper make the neighborhood pop?
Yes. from down to the mom and pop restaurants. You feel what I'm saying?
So if your neighborhood don't have no popping rapper, you feel like the economy in that neighborhood goes down? As far as like, let's just say street value. No?
Not necessarily, but I feel like that's the trend today. That's the trend today. Back in the day, like I said, the popping rapper, he used to be the guy that passed out presents and, you feel me, did something for the community. Like I said, and hand out money to the kids type shit.
There's a lot
like,
of neighborhoods with no popping rappers that we just don't know about.
Yeah, but what are they doing? What are they doing in their neighborhood is the whole thing. Like, you could be the popping rapper, but nigga, even if you got the popping basketball player, like, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like the rapper have a bigger voice than the popular basketball player. Because let's look at it from like 6 O's, Nipsey, or let's look at it from like Schoolyard, Blueface. But there's actually neighborhoods who don't have no rappers, who don't get no representation.
Right, that's real. But I mean, you saying that to say as they need to find a rapper from their neighborhood type of thing. See, like when Snoop came up, he came up from out of Long Beach, but nigga, he still put on for all of LA.
Yeah, that's true. Because when you think of Snoop Dogg, you think of LA, and he's not even from LA.
He's from Long Beach, bro.
Yeah.
So, but I just say that to say again, it's like, imagine how many. Once, and that's the whole thing about it. It's all about economy. So putting Denver on the map is saying, again, like, come to my neighborhood. I mean, it might be fucked up, but if you a real nigga, you can come in. We got this. We got the same as everywhere you go. They got the same shit. But like I said, we supposed to be putting on for these mom and pop restaurants. We supposed to be putting on for the local fashion. So when niggas do come to the hood, we supposed to be collectively together and saying, this is what Denver has to offer.
How easy for you is it to put your pride to the side and be like, okay, my little homie may have more traction and more motion than me right now. Let me back off and let me just help him push his career. Maybe as a hype man, maybe as a manager, maybe as just a supporting big homie. Would that be easy for you or somebody like you?
For me, yeah. For me, it would be easy, yeah, because as long as I've done it.
Yeah.
There's a rapper born every day, bro. Type of deal. So it's like, and it's all about motive too. Like I said, you can either be doing this shit for a bag, you be doing this shit for fun, whatever. You doing it for therapy, you doing it, because you like it. You doing it for a hobby, and it jumps off. And I think that's where kind of the envy kind of comes from. You got the person that puts his all in the rap and it don't go nowhere. Be mad at the young dude or the dude that just dropped a song, came out of nowhere and got popping. Or ain't even good, to your standards or even to anybody's standards. Like, oh, he sucks, but it's I feel like it's just should be based on what you do it for. Cause honestly, you got the music that people say is horrible, but the person that put that shit out, they love they love that shit type shit, So when it comes to music, you gotta love your product more than anybody. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be unsure about your music.
Because everybody else gonna be unsure about your music.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ain't got no confidence behind it, then.
I mean, but I feel like what we also talking about is like building that community to where it's like, what I can do for him, I can do for the next person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it should be. It should be a revolving door. It shouldn't just stop at one person. And that's where I guess, a lot of people get famous and leave the hood, don't come back.
What do rappers need, like, to support them? Like, who does a rapper need on their team? Like, do you know the roles? Like, people just think it's maybe just a manager and that's it.
Bro, you need a videographer for sure, number one. Document everything. You need a DJ to get your music spun. You need somebody that knows how to work that computer. Because see, as an independent rapper, you have to do all this. Everything. If you don't got and just with those 4 things, that's 4 other people that you need on your team. Somebody that can hold the camera for you. You can't hold the camera for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? You ain't no DJ. You ain't gonna be in there spinning the record while you rapping. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have somebody running your social media,
That's the biggest thing.
that's
right
the
there.
biggest thing. If you don't know how to do it, get somebody to run it for you. Because that's how people, and it's even more than just sharing your video, you know, taking clips from your video, let them see, you know, doing interviews like we doing now type of deal. But it's a lot for rap. So it's like, it's not for the weak of heart either. You know what I'm saying? So you do a lot just to be heard,
No, for sure.
you know? So
Rap is a young man's game. They on TikTok now creating dances and shit. Do you ever feel like, man, I got to change my style so I can have a viral dance to go pop? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have, and be honest, have you ever thought like, damn, I just need a dance? Let me just make this one dance record and put it on TikTok.
maybe back in the Soulja Boy era.
Oh, you going that far?
Yeah. I've been doing it a while.
I'm talking about today age, like in the last year
fool,
or two.
I mean, I feel like everybody's blicking everything. Everybody's killing.
But even
stuff.
those killer songs have dances behind
I
them.
mean, I don't know, cause them nigga, young boy, and them niggas, they dances be kind of.
Young boy got all the dances.
He got all the
Yeah.
dances, but you know, they still blicking shit down. So it's like,
Or even look at those viral memes.
how you dancing, nigga, and still shooting? I don't get it. Like, it's just
they doing it.
I feel yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I feel like the game is watered down.
DYN
And
is doing
they making a mockery of this shit because now it's like, you know, it's a starter kit for right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting a lot of people in a lot of shit to where just because you look like a YN don't mean you is a YN type of deal.
Explain.
What you mean, nigga? You got a Nike Tech and a ski mask on. Niggas run down on you. Now you
Okay.
Stop looking like that if that's not what you know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I see a lot of old people doing it too. I mean, I don't want to say old people because music is timeless and ageless, but like, you know, you gotta represent how you want to be represented, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if I go out dressing a certain way, if I'm flagging, if I'm doing this, automatically you're gonna put that on me. So it's like I ain't even gonna be able to get in rooms that I need to be in.
Yeah.
So I need to be able to, you know, put a suit on or something and
switch it up.
You know, real politic, like white folk politic, you know what I'm saying? And really get to some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you need people for that too.
Yeah.
Like me as a rapper, even though I rap and I do all I do, I still need somebody to speak for me. But
you think so?
Yeah, why not? You think I can go holler at in the bank looking like this and holler at somebody for a loan?
That's the problem though. We should be able to, right?
We should be able to, but this is all a motherfucking, this is uniform.
Yeah.
This is a uniform.
So maybe that's somebody else. You didn't mention that for your team.
Yeah.
So you think you need like a designated white person to?
Definitely. What you mean? Even in the history of music, man, there's always, I mean, just call it what you want to call it. It was always somebody outside the race that came in and put it.
But do you think that's like cultural vulturing? Like they just trying to monetize what we actually live? Because this rapping shit, hip hop and shit, that's just not just music.
Yeah.
Like niggas actually live this shit every single day. Being from a gang or not, being from the hood or not. If you black, I feel like you live this shit every single day.
Right. I mean, I feel like they living right with us. They just cross the street looking on the sidewalk. We in the street.
But they not in it though.
They not in it. But I mean, and that's cool too. Because they can see the struggle. There's people that really see that shit and empathize with that shit. But wish they could change it as well.
I know for me, and I bet any type of money for you too, there's like certain songs that you hear right now and you can see where you was at during that song.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when that song came out, you feel me?
Yeah.
You probably can hear a song and be like, damn, I was in my lowest. I was with moms at the shelter when that shit came out.
Oh yeah.
And that shit just hit differently.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
A white person or somebody outside the culture may not even understand the importance of that song to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they wouldn't understand it personally, but then you should be strong enough to articulate that to them if it's a person of value.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on relationships too. So it's like I wouldn't just grab anybody.
Yeah.
Fuck with who fuck with you first and foremost.
Off top.
Fuck with who fuck with you first and foremost. But hand pick, hand select, do your research. And that's a lot of what I'm saying now. That's a lot of the hood mentality that I was taught being in the hood.
Yeah.
Can't trust nobody, nigga. Like, who is you? Where you from? Like, nigga, what you done did? You can't. Why are you even over here? Who you know over here? Type shit.
Do you think that's the right mentality to go through life though? Because like I feel like the values that we learned from the hood, again, gang banging or
Checking
not.
people's file?
You think that's cool to be like so guarded all the time? That's what you explaining.
Yeah, you right. But I mean, me personally, no. But at the same time, it helps you in the world though, fool. Like, because there's people that are smiling in your face, nigga, have the most ill will behind that smile.
But you gotta use people how they use you.
Correct.
So you may be guarded, be like, nah, I can't fuck with this nigga, but this nigga probably got $100 million for you.
Right.
Now you tripping over like him potentially being fake. Now you don't got the money that you could have got out of him.
But that's got to be a part of the research, like, you know. I mean, because you guessing at this point, like,
yeah.
And granted, like me, I'm gonna be the same way across the board. So if I'm gonna press the line on this small thing, I'm gonna press the line on everything.
On everything.
So that's just my character. That's one of my moral standpoints type of deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. And I feel like I expect the world to be how I am, and you gotta understand the world is not how you are.
I'm about to say that's the.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be aware of your surroundings, and I mean, just in the sense of wherever you're trying to go, man, you gotta understand where you're trying to go and what it takes to get there. And I think you'll be fine once you put the pieces together. You know, we all grown. We all know right from wrong. You know, we all know energy. We all know intention. You know, and like I said, checking that file though, you'll see different situations that you could be going head first into.
Mm-hmm.
Person might tell you, "No, don't fuck with buddy because of this, that, and the third." You ain't got to go off of that, but then, you know, do some more research and you get the same story. You know, walk like a duck type shit, but, you know, at the same time, sometimes you got to take a risk. No risk, no reward. I took a risk coming all the way down here type thing, you know, for whatever I came for, you know, but going for what you want should be the key. Like, I don't feel like I wouldn't let anybody come in my program and change my whole program up. So being a part of this team or, you know, this movement, like, you gotta see the dream and
for sure, most definitely.
You know.
Most definitely.
So whether you white, black, green, gray, whatever, nigga, if you down with me, I'm down with you. I mean, that's just
nah, for real. I think that's the perfect way to sum it up. For real.
Bro.
Man. I feel like this is our first time talking, and I feel like I learned a lot about you, and the audience have as well. You have any other questions?
Man, final words for the people, my nigga. What is some gamer wisdom? This your final moment. This your final message to the people. What is your final words to the world?
My final words to the world?
Look at the camera. You can tell them whatever you want.
Stay dangerous. Only in the sense of, you know, the world is going to be the world. So always be aware and never fold. Yeah. Flawless Money, man. Denver, Colorado. We in the building.
So let me give you flowers real quick.
Yeah.
We've been through so much.
Hell yeah.
We came so far.
Yeah.
We survived a lot.
Yes, sir. Nigga, we played football at East, too.
You stay consistent. You stay working hard. You still showing up.
Oh. Bro, you know firsthand for sure.
You became a dad and doing your thing as a dad. You feel me? You a good representation of where we from in every facet.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? You deserve all the blessing, everything you come. What is one thing? I said final words, but this is one thing you're going to leave in 2025? What is one thing you're gonna take into 2026?
Shit, I'm gonna leave my pride in 2025. And what I take into 2026 is optimism. Being open to the idea that success is right around the corner. You know, being optimistic that I'm closer than I think. Being optimistic and knowing that everything I'm doing is in the right direction. Optimism, like just don't wake up and feel like you can't do nothing. Wake up and feel like, hey man, I can conquer the world. Real shit.
Man, for all the people watching, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Drop in the comments your favorite part or a part that meant most to you or that you related to. If you want to become a member, join the family, man. You get all this and all kinds of new content early before anybody else does. Man, we appreciate you again. Flawless, we appreciate you, my brother,
For
always.
sure.
Hey, we out.